we have a logs question taken from the first pure paper from AS Level Maths in 2018. And this is question 5 on that paper, and it's worth 5 marks in total. There's 2 parts to do. So what we have is a student's attempt to solve the equation 2 log base 2x minus log base 2 root x equals 3 as shown below. So they write 2 log x minus log root x equals 3. So that's just another statement of the problem. And in the next step, they write 2 log base 2 of x over root x is equal to 3. Okay, so the point of this question is to identify 2 errors made by the student, given a brief explanation of each, and then write out the correct solution afterwards. So restatement of the problem, and then they go from here to here by what looks like an attempt to use the log rule, log any base x plus log any base y is equal to log x, y, or with the subtraction, which is what we have here, log of x over y. So that's 2 of the main log rules written down there. So what they've done is they've tried to combine 2 logs into division, but there's a problem here because it looks like they've tried to factor out a 2, which is not there. So the only way this would work is if we started off with 2 log 2x minus 2 log 2 root x equals 3, which we would then factor out the 2 to have this, which we could then say is equal to a single log where we have division on the inside. Okay, so the first problem is the second term on the left-hand side does not have a factor of 2. Okay, so that's the first problem there. Okay, so what happens in the next step? So everything's the same apart from the argument of the log. X divided by root x is root x, so that is fine. So that was wrong, that's okay. And then we have used another rule in the next step. The rule that n times by log any base x is log x to the n, where the power is now inside the log. Okay, so they've taken 2 in as a power. They've squared root x, which is x. So this is also okay. Okay, and in the final step, they've taken this to mean that x is equal to 3 squared, which is equal to 9. This is incorrect, because actually this reads as the power of 2 to get x is 3. So actually, that's 2 to the power of 3 is x, or 8 is x. So the second problem there is the final step should say uh, 2 to the power of 3 equals x. So x equals 8 in that case. But since the earlier part was wrong, all of it's wrong in any case. So yeah, those are the 2 big problems there. Okay, part B then, write out the correct solution. So let's start with the original problem. 2 log 2x minus log 2 root x equals 3. Okay, so I don't have a factor of 2 in both terms, so I'm going to just use my rule here just for the left-hand term. So this becomes x squared. The power goes in as a 2. And this is the same at the moment. And so now I can use that division rule for logs. If I subtract logs, then I can do division on the inside. And that's base 2. And then I can simplify what's inside the log. So x squared divided by root x is just x to the 3 over 2, because root x is x to the power of half, and I can subtract the powers. So this now reads as the power of 2 to get x to the 3 over 2 is 3. So 2 cubed is x to the 3 over 2, or 8. 2 cubed is 8. Now what I'm going to do is square both sides of this to get rid of the division by 2 in the power. So x cubed is 64, and if x cubed is 64, x must be equal to 4. And that concludes the question. So check out studywell.com for more of this.